Hi everyone, welcome to Painless Universal, a conversation with me, Anne Welsh. Today I'll be talking to Nataliya. She's inspirational. She's a fashion blogger, she's a motivational speaker, and she's true to herself in health. What inspires me mostly about her, because she is someone who thinks wisely about the way we use our time and what that damages and what a benefit that can do to us. Meet Nataliya. How are you, darling?
So I'm fantastic, as you said. Just I'm just looking to find the way to come back to the UK.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky now in Moscow. So hello from here, from Russia.
Oh, hello. We miss you.
And
Yes.
but everything is fine. So all my family, my close friends, all of them, they're good. And I would say Russia also really dealing with virus in very well. In really positive way. So I really surprised. I mean, just like a positive surprise. Like
Yeah. So, but has it affected? Has the coronavirus been bad in Moscow at all, like it has been here?
Of course, we have not only in Moscow. It's just Russia. Russia is huge.
Yeah.
And, to manage Russia just everywhere on all areas. Of course, it's difficult because if it's it's a managed big company it's a really different scale to manage, and about your own skills.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, really, it just, I just put the management and government on the top, how they do it. So I'm very realistic, but at the same time, I really surprised in a good way. But as I said, probably we had very good benefit because everything came here slightly later than
anyone else. Yeah, that's true. Yes.
In front of our eyes, we already have experience. We could predict how virus gonna affect and what we can do and what we should do at that time to prevent it, like spread. So I think so Russia was lucky because we had time and we had already been experienced, look at the around, how they deal with other countries. So also people in Russia are quite disciplined. Government also, managed in a very good way because of all of that.
Yeah.
So Russia still have closed, but depends of the area.
Okay, that's interesting. So today, I wanted you to tell us about, because one thing that fascinates me about yourself is the way you've been able to manage, your fitness and lifestyle and still have time, the management of time, something you've always taught me. You've always taught me and the way to eat. Sometimes you eat this, and you're such an inspirational to so many people who follow your page on Instagram. I think there's so many people there. They watch what you do on a daily basis. But your focus today is to teach us time. What do you mean by time? When I asked you, I didn't want to go and dive deep into it. I wanted it to come from you. What were you meaning when you said you wanted to talk about time?
Look, so just, I'm really happy to talk about it because many people, they're thinking, oh, it's a disaster, we have to stay on the sofa, don't do anything, and just only suffering. It's already from here, it's a way, it's their choice to do it. They afraid about something like a news and everything. I said, look, watch for 10-15 minutes in the morning probably, or anytime you wish, just watch the news to update like a cases, situation, and switch off it forever. Just don't just be posing with all news. TV does what they have to do. They have to announce. They have to say, to talk to people, and just to give it. But people staying and just watching it, you're paralyzed with all negativity. And just they gone one day, second day, third day, fourth day. What for your life? I mean, your life, it's your way how to use it. It's your 24 hours. Just benefit for yourself, because first of all, respect yourself. And for me, when I always have been living I need in a day, I need 2-3 more hours. I don't have time to learn this one, to read this book, to watch this movie, or I would like also to read this article, or it's something new about space, Elon Musk, something. We always don't have time, or we are stuck in traffic, or we need to do some a home routines, and we always don't have time for that. Now we have plenty of time to all of that. Look, once we had that opportunity, people didn't know what to do.
A lot of people I know didn't know what to do with their time. So even myself, I didn't know what to do. I thought it was just, wow, what do I do with all this time on my hand? In first few weeks, I have to confess, I watched a lot of television. I was like, I've never done this in my life. Let's do it. Let's watch television. And I wanted to ask you, people are still confused with this whole lockdown, because probably they're not sure what to do. How would you advise someone, or how would you tell them to utilize the time wisely and to separate things in the day? I don't know.
Look, if to be honest, I do a lot in parallel at the same time. For example, I'm studying now, and I'm taking 2 intensive courses in parallel right now, and also I'm writing my book.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm also on my startup project as an entrepreneur. For example, if I need a lecture, so online lecture, and I just need only to listen it. So I can book something. I can listen also to lecture. And for example, I could be with the mask on my face, because we are women, right? To just for our skin, for our hair, also put something like a mask or something do for you. Look, at the same time, for 1 hour, you have a study. You can manage dinner for your family, for yourself. Also, you pay attention for your skin, you take care about your beauty, and also about your hair. Look, and only 1 hour you can do for things together. At the same time, for example, if you're doing something in a bathroom, you can listen like an affirmation, doing some kind of I mean meditation, for example. Like if you just doing something also taking care about yourself, but you also can listen something in parallel. If you read the book, put on yourself a spa socks, spa socks, which is a vacuum, and also just doing moisturizing for your feet, for example. I mean, in the same time, you can do a lot, taking care about yourself, just doing a home stuff, study, also work, and also share with people something like that. For example, I said, for me, it works for me. The most important, how I start my morning. So, and of course, before, you need to know, especially in that time, that you need to be in a bed at 10, maximum 10:30, already to fall and sleep by 11. Because if you are not sleeping at 11 up to 1 in the morning, so then our nerve system started to produce cortisol. Cortisol, it's a hormone of stress. Because from the 11 in the evening up to 1 in the morning, our nerve system produces melatonin. It's a hormone which is allows us to rest deeply. It needs also for our recovering, for our beauty, to feel positive, for our endorphins as well. So we produce that hormone. If you just don't do, if you don't do it, if you don't have it, then we produce a cortisol, which is hormone of stress. And can you imagine you stress during the day because of all this news, because of all this situation, you're afraid to be affected by virus, and, you know, just to get something bad with yourself or with someone else next to you, you're in love, or, you know, just with your number of your family. And also, if you don't sleep at that proper time, you just produce it by yourself even more on top, which is you have already during the day. So how people tight about it, you know, because then when you fully rest, you don't have energy to do something benefit for you.
So are you saying the best time for us to rest is about 11?
To be already to fall asleep by 11, right? You need to produce this hormone, yes, just melatonin, as I said. So if you already go to the bed at 2, at 3 in the morning, you can rest already, because you already started to produce. If you don't produce, because you can produce it only when you sleep. Because if you're awake, you cannot produce. So that's why I said at that proper time, we have plenty of hours to rest. Because normally we don't have enough hours to sleep. It's very important. Then you can be awake at 6, at 7 in the morning already, because, you know, if you by 11, so already in the bed, so it means at 6, at 7, it's already 7-8 hours, and you in the morning do your meditation. Do something like, you know, for example, what I do, I need 1.5 hours from the 8 up to 9:30. I'm reading at least 10 pages, at least. I meditate. I do certain breathing practice. It just only takes like 3 minutes, but it's like a power, fire energy practice, couple of hearts, probably, you know. It's really wake yourself, and it really gives you a lot of power, a lot of energy, because, you know, it's awakening, because it's like a fire. You rise up your energy, like a physical energy, just like, you know, to smile, you know, to move, to do sport and everything. So, and I do all of that, and just it takes like 1.5 hours for myself. Even my family is sleeping still, I'm doing it for myself. At 10, I'm already taking online gym class. It's a very intensive class, you know, and for 1 hour, I'm just like a very, very moving, you know, just, it's a very intensive, really, really intensive class. By 11, darling, I've done already sport. I already meditate. I did information. I put something in my note, what I want to do or what I want to write for my followers on Instagram. I already read the book, you know, and look, and it's only 11 in the morning. I've done already a lot. Even though, for example, I'm going to the bathroom in the morning and then I come back to do like my meditation. I put some patches here, you know, or something. I'm already meditate this 30 minutes, but also 30 minutes something doing for my face, for my, like a facial treatment. You know, it's always you can combine something and doing together just for yourself. And they just only, look, 11 in the morning, but you have done for you. But and what it's the most important how you feel. You feel like, oh, the world is yours.
Now I have a question. What if people who have to go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, they start their job at 8, for example, Monday to Fridays, right? How would you encourage them to manage their time a little bit more effectively? Because some doctors, for example, people working in those frontline duties, they always have to be at work early and sometimes they finish late.
Yes.
How would you encourage someone like that to manage their time?
uh, again, it's a personal choice. If I need to wake up at 7, or for example, leave me home already, I would wake up at 5:30, but I go to the bed like at 9:30, let's say, because I feel to spend my morning like that, just benefit myself, just like doing exercises, read a book I would like to read. Look, I'm just learning something. I stimulate my brain. I'm just, I really, I would prefer this morning than wake up at, at 6, like I already hate all the world and my life.
Yes.
Yeah, go to the window, open the shutter, then just go to take, like, I don't know, some sandwich in the morning, and have no power, have no any joy, go to do my job. And come back home, take everything off. I don't care about myself because I don't have any positivity, take care about myself, or just nothing. I just would like to go to the bed, and every day started like that. Another start the day, just like straight yourself, just like your spine in the morning.
Yes.
Go to the window, open the window, just like a breathe and feel this air. Yes, like a coming to you. Just like enjoy the sunshine.
Yes.
Like, just thinking about beautiful, about something nice, or something like, or someone you love. Then go to the bath. Just like, if you just brush your hair, just brush it with love. It's your body. Go to the to have a breakfast and also enjoy. Just understand, for example, these berries provides you a lot of vitamins for your well-being. Just like, even thinking about it. And then also at 7 in the morning, you live in your home completely different. However, you looks like you have done same actions, like wake up, go to the windows, open it, go to bathroom, go to have breakfast, and leave for job. But look, if you even same doing in different way, like sunshine for the second, think about something nice for the second. Look, it's already completely different morning. What do you think?
That's true. No, I totally see where you're coming from. How we spend our day, doesn't matter how busy you are, doesn't matter what job you're doing. At the end of the day, what it boils down to is that we need to spend time for ourselves. We need to give ourselves that time to reflect, to meditate, to exercise and be rejuvenated, rather than repeating the same cycle. You come back, you eat, you go to bed, and you do no kind of person thing. I think is that what you're alluding to us? Is that where you're moving towards? That is important. Time is there, but the way we spend our time is very important, and not, it doesn't matter what job you do, but the time for you to recover is very important, right?
Completely. And also, it's the way how you do it. You can just have even your lunch because you have to. It's a lunchtime, everybody go and having a lunch, and me too go having the lunch. But if you enjoy what you eat, how it looks like, so it's a benefits for your health, because you did a choice for something healthy, not something rubbish. Everything, it's a nuances of you and how you attitude to it. Just pay attention to it and think that it just, because, for example, I took an apple because I like it, because I know it's healthy for me, and I have to take care about my body, because the health is important finally. So but if we are thinking about, like, people say money important, like a love important, something, but you will not gonna enjoy the love if you're not healthy, right? If you're going to earn your job or even money, if you can't move because, I don't know, you just like, you're not, because you're not healthy. Finally, we know the health is the most important. Why pay and why we don't respect our body then, our health? We have to. Because if the nature provides us to have the body, the soul, the emotions, so we have to think about all of that because of this.
No, I love this because with this whole coronavirus, I think it will teach a lot of people the importance of your health. The people who are healthier, who've taken time out to look after themselves, you know, whether we like it or not, you're able to fight when something comes back to attack you in a much better, more resilient way. And for me personally, it also made me think about my diets, you know, because to eat properly requires thinking and planning. You must admit on that. And one of the things you're very vocal on is the way one should eat, about eating natural and green. Could you tell me a little bit, share that story with me about how you choose your diet and to eat? So, for someone who's busy, what tips would you give them to help them eat better?
Look, I'm also very busy. It's just because I like moving, I
know you're extremely busy, but everyone claims they're busy. Yeah.
Very scary, so because I really plan my day, my time, because I do believe, for example, if I would like to study how to play tennis, for example, if I just like, I like this sport, okay, I would like to try, so I would like to practice myself. So if I'm gonna do it like once or twice per month, and just like paying the coach who's just coaching me all this time, just like but only once, 2 times per month, it doesn't benefit. I'm not gonna go just like on another level. I'm gonna stay here, and I would say I'm wasting my money and I'm wasting my time. If I would like to do something and I would like to approach the result to move me on another level, in that, for example, something what I'm doing, I have to practice regularly. It's a matter of practicing. You have to practice. Yeah, I can have big talent to it or just less talent to it. Doesn't matter. I have to improve myself. Somebody, for example, if you're more talented, for example, in music, for example, you're more talented that I am. I mean, just because it's happened like that, because you came on this earth like this with a huge musician talent. For example, I'm not, but I like music as well. So you're gonna develop yourself like a just in a much faster than I am. However, I'm just practicing in my way, but it's about regularity. So if you're doing it regular, so I'm sure you're gonna approach some level in your scale, but doesn't matter. You're developing yourself because you like it and you're enjoying it, and you enjoy results. It's about also how to live, about the diary. About the diet or something like also to eat. First of all, you need to respect your body, because the health very important. You need to take it and understand. And if you're in the same way to think how I do, then you need to start from it. And of course, definitely, with this thought, you completely know what it's good for your body, what it's not.
Yes.
Then you need to probably to go to a nutriologist to talk. Maybe you need to talk to people who very experienced in it, or at least to read some books about like just like a diet, what is the healthy for yourself. Because if you put vitamins and micro elements in yourself, you will see you're gonna look even differently. You're gonna feel yourself differently. So just only keep that way. We don't have time to talk about what diet I like, what it's my approach of it. I'm just talking about first respect your body, because the health is very important. And then from that start to find your way how you would like benefit, find something suitable for you, and just be conscious, feel yourself how it's for you, for example, to eat something, and then just be in a contact, just with yourself, with your body as well, with your physical level as well, right?
Yeah, but that reminds me, when you go on your Instagram page, for example, one of your tagline is teaching yourself to be true to yourself, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I wanted you to explain, because that could, this is like almost our final question. I wanted you to explain, why did you use that tagline? Though it sits very similar to time, what we just started our discussion with, because everything ties in. When you're true to yourself, then you can make time for yourself. But I wanted it from your perspective, because it's your tagline and I love it so much. Please, can you tell me, what does that mean to you? And
sorry, it wasn't a good line. Can you just repeat the question, darling? Because
the Instagram tag, your Instagram tag,
right,
says teaching yourself to be true to yourself.
Right.
What does that mean? Why did you use that tagline?
Okay, so because yeah, I know it's a big question. However, it came to my mind because I do believe everybody is unique. It's my approaching about, like, let's say, my philosophy probably. Everybody is unique to bring something for the world. Have their mission, and they can do this mission just only who they are, with what kind of, like, talents they came and everything. Many they're playing roles because the society says, oh, this car is good and you have to do it, because if you're successful, you need to be to have that car. This also the trend, and if everybody just like have to wearing orange color this season, for example, but orange color doesn't suit everybody, like a blue and also green. So we are unique, even in our just inner way, inner work, and also our way how we look. And again, we try to be suitable to the opinion what society is saying to us.
Okay. Yeah.
How it should be. So then we just became to be like a victim of the opinion of the society expect, and we would love to be suitable to their expectations. And this is kind of program inside of ours. We started to something hard to be there. Finally, why we are going to do it? Why we are doing it? Because we are afraid the society reject us. If we are not suited to it, we go outside. We are not going to be together, and we are afraid of it, because people, we are social. We came for this earth with this kind of instinct. We need to be together. We are social people. We are not just like living by just by our own.
Yes.
So that's why we try to be suitable. We try to get to this puzzle to be, because they expect from us that. So and we are lying, because we are playing in someone, not who we are. But and also, for example, I wasn't born like that. Of course, it's in my life experience. For example, I know people lied me. They did, like few of them. For example, people like who was close to me, and I would say, for example, if that person came to my house and saying something, I knew this person is lying me. It's just like a by instinct. How everything looked absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And myself, Nataliya, you just created, you're not normal, you just created something, you know, why you're thinking, probably you would like to make a scandal, or you know, something, you need a problem, you just enjoy how it is, everything is perfect. And then I explained myself that I'm just like, you know, overthinking something like it, which is not true. So would like to create a problem in a relation.
Yes.
I just like this kind of, you know, and I explain myself that I'm just like a problem maker. What I did to myself, finally, in a few years,
you started learning.
You know, just the situation came to our life that I understood that that person all this time lied me. My close friend lied me. And then, like, you know, when already the life like showed me like this, and then I understood.
Yes.
Then I understood I was right. You know, but I betrayed myself because something inside of me, I knew it wasn't true. I knew it, but I explained myself that I'm not right because I believe what person said. I wanted to believe in it. I didn't believe myself. So that's why, and I betray myself in that way.
Yes,
because,
yes. So you weren't true to yourself because you were listening to what others were saying.
Exactly, because society said it's a perfect like this, and I knew it's not right. And then I learned that I betrayed myself. I didn't want to hear myself, but my real friend was here all the time.
Yes.
Honestly, to me, 100% inside. So that's why it's a belief, you know, just like don't lie yourself, just like take your truth.
Yes, yes.
How this one to learn how to hear your emotions, what you feel, what other feels, just like, or what they're saying, because you have yourself. You also explain yourself what you feel, just like you pay attention what you feel, be open to the world, to the people, and just, you know, to go to the contact with them in the contact and feel what you feel. Just always feel, you know, you have your thoughts, you have your emotions, you have your soul, you have yourself, and it's your life, and how to live it in a time or just in a normal time, what we call normal. It's your life. Take it and use yourself.
Yes.
As I said, now we have plenty of time. It's a benefit. It's a benefit to reach, to be with your children, with your husband, about your family, about your friends. Again, to read the book, to watch films. You've always, for example, have you watched the films from Oscar, which was presented in 2020 in February this year? Have you watched all of those?
No.
No. Why? It's a piece of art, right? So because me too, because I just didn't have time. I'm just like you. I also didn't watch all of them. It's a time to do it. To do, right? So look, it's just, and also to be like in trend and know what's going on in cinematography now. Just know, right? So why not to be in a trend? What happened in your life in 2020 when you are living? Also, creative people living, can they producing something on the stage? Just watch it.
Yes. No, absolutely, Natalia. I love, I love everything you've said, especially being true to yourself. I really respect what you've just said, because nothing brings light like when you're true to yourself. Nothing takes you from A to B like when you're true to yourself and listen to your intuition, which is something you really emphasize on. I would like to summarize by you just telling us what are your message of hope to anyone who's down right now with the whole coronavirus, not knowing how to use their time to go about doing things, either to start a new venture because they've lost their job. How would you encourage someone to go about and use their time wisely?
Again, my message to people, in your life,
That's true.
and how to spend it, it's your own choice. If you lost the job, probably just be true to yourself, just true to yourself. Did you, it's a job or your, I don't know, or your dream. I'm sure many people say no. They just went and did it just because they have to take care about themselves because of the money. But their life, they're spending on job like, you know, most hours of their day.
Yes.
And suffering, they did something they hate. They really didn't enjoy it. But probably they're here for something else. They can do something more. Just it's a time to understand what is your own talent and what you can bring to the world to be helpful for others people. And when you're doing it, you enjoy it because you realize it yourself. You give into the world. It's probably what you did before. It's completely didn't give you any joy. Maybe there are probably few I don't know people who enjoyed what they did, and they anyway. If you enjoyed it, very soon you're gonna do absolutely same what you like. But this time it's just like a little bit stuck in time to be focused on yourself and people you like. Just use that time. Don't worry about like then tomorrow you will not go to have absolutely same position. You will do probably even better. Just again, it's your life. Just don't sit down and afraid. Take, I don't know, take adventure and just go, just doing, just using. Because again, if you know, I mean, sure to say it's your life.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Look, I didn't say that in my life I don't have any like a quite hard situation. Of course, but also depends how you attitude to it. If you say, oh, it's a problem, absolutely don't know what to do, so I'm dying or something like that. Well, once you say your brain, it's a problem,
it becomes a problem.
Exactly, and you're stucking and you just like a shaking. If you say yourself, yes, it's a situation, I have to deal with that.
Yes.
Your brain starts to find the way how to deal, creating, you know, and believe me, you will find the way because there is always a choice. No any situation like that. Even if you're in a border to die,
yes,
there is a choice. I know that from my experience.
Wow.
I've been ordered to die. And you know, I know it's my choice because I choose to be a great mom for my son. Because at the time in my life, I had a son, he was 4 years old. And I didn't want anybody being for him the mom because I was his mom. And I had the choice and I come back to my body to come back to my life. I recovered and I'm his mom. We have a choice. So, and it's, you know, just take it. Enjoy your life, really. We have a life.
Yes. Your life. Well, Nataliya, your messages are on point. It's your life. You just have to accept it and be true to yourself. And when you're in a positive mindset, great things will happen. I can't thank you enough for taking your time out from Russia, Kiev, to join me on this platform. I know you're so busy trying to decide when you're coming back to the UK. I hope you come back soon, darling, because we'd love to see you again. We'd love to catch up. And thank you so much for your time. And I really enjoyed your conversation, because your messages was just absolutely what people need to listen to right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for inviting me to have that conversation. I'm really happy to share with people. I'm really happy to give my hand to support people, because I know how I respect my life. I know I respect also their lives, and I have choice. Every single body has a choice, and it's a benefit. It's a benefit. Thank you so much,
Thank you. And then speak to you later. Bye.
Bye.